dengan perusahaan Indonesia ini semakin bisa diperkuat, termasuk realisasi kerjasama investasi dalam industri baterai dan kendaraan listrik ini.
Meanwhile, the government has confirmed that it will continue to roll out structural reforms. This is to provide legal certainty and ease of licensing for business actors and investors to develop their businesses in Indonesia. IDX Channel reports. The Central Statistics Agency reported that the trade balance in August 2021 recorded a surplus of $4.74 billion. BPS said the trade balance surplus occurred in a row for the last 16 months and broke the record since December 2006. Head of the Central Statistics Agency, Margo Yuwono, explained that the export value in August 2021 was recorded at $21.42 billion, up 20.95% on a monthly basis, while on an annual basis, exports grew by 64.1%. Meantime, the import value was recorded at $16.68 billion, up 10.35% compared to the July 2021. The trade balance surplus was driven by a sharp increase in exports, both in volume and value. BPS said a palm oil and coal.
Kita pada bulan Agustus tahun 2021 ini mencatat surplus sebesar 4,74 miliar US dollar. Ya, jadi sekali lagi neraca perdagangan barang kita pada bulan Agustus ini ya mencatat surplus sebesar 4,74 miliar US dollar. Ya. Kenapa ini terjadi surplus? Karena ekspor kita tadi saya katakan sebesar 21,42 miliar US dollar. Impor kita sebesar 16,68 miliar dolar.
The Minister of Finance requested that BPK's findings in the implementation of the 2020 budget be used as evaluation material for ministries and institutions to ensure transparency in budget management. Previously, the Financial Audit Agency revealed many findings in COVID-19 handling and the 2020 National Economic Recovery Program, which has the potential for state losses of 2.94 trillion rupiah. Regarding the potential state loss of 2.94 trillion rupiah found by the BPK, the Minister of Finance assessed that the role of state financial accountability, which is based on the results of the examination and supervision of auditors and law enforcement agencies, needs to continue to be a reference, such as the evaluation of BPK, who has provided opinions and recommendations for the implementation of the COVID-19 handling program and the national economic recovery. However, Sri Mulyani also appreciated all ministries, institutions and local governments who managed to overcome the challenges of managing the 2020 budget, which was quite difficult.
Di dalam laporan auditnya juga menyampaikan temuan-temuan, dan ini adalah hal yang positif bagi kita untuk terus memperbaiki. Saya berharap seluruh kementerian dan lembaga serta pemerintah daerah untuk terus melihat temuan-temuan BPK dan memperbaiki berdasarkan rekomendasi apa yang telah disampaikan oleh BPK dan para auditornya. Sinergi dan komunikasi dari auditor dengan auditi merupakan salah satu bentuk tata kelola yang baik.
And we're moving on to global update. Apple unveiled its next iPhone lineup, including a model that offers twice the storage available in earlier versions. Meanwhile, from sport, Chelsea opened their defense of the Champions League with a victory as Romelu Lukaku pierced Zenit St. Petersburg at Stamford Bridge. More stories on today's International Minute.
Apple unveiled its next iPhone lineup, including a model that offers twice the storage available in earlier versions and other modest upgrades to last year editions that proved to be a big hit among consumers preferring the latest technology during the pandemic. The pre-recorded video event streamed Tuesday gave Apple a chance to present a polished story following the turbulent few weeks. U.S. consumer prices rose lower than expected 0.3% last month, the smallest increase in 7 months and a hopeful sign that a recent jump in inflation may be cooling. The August gain was weaker than the 0.5% increase in July and 0.9% surge in June, the Labor Department reported Tuesday. It was the smallest increase since prices rose 0.3% in January. Plane maker Boeing says it expects that it will take another 2.5 years for global aviation to return to pre-pandemic levels. Its Vice President of Commercial Marketing, Darren Hulse, said the industry recovers to 2019 levels of traffic by the end of 2023, early 2024. And domestic flying will be at forefront of any recovery. Long-haul international routes will take the longest to recover, according to Boeing's forecast, partly because of government restrictions. Chelsea opened their defense of the Champions League with a victory as Romelu Lukaku finally pierced Zenit St. Petersburg's stubborn resistance at Stamford Bridge. Lukaku, a €97.5 million summer signing from Inter Milan, has already demonstrated his goal threat in the Premier League and was on the mark again with his first goal for Chelsea in the competition they won for the second time against Manchester City in June. IDX Channel report.
Market headlines will be right back with deep inside coverage. Stay tuned.
Awali hari Anda dengan beragam informasi bisnis terkini yang kami kemas dalam berita teraktual dan berkualitas. Power Breakfast, informasi terkini seputar ekonomi, bisnis, pasar modal, dan industri kreatif yang dikemas secara ringan. New Screen menyajikan informasi ekonomi, bisnis, dan keuangan. Market Headline menayangkan berita ekonomi dan bisnis dalam bahasa Inggris. Saksikan program-program berita ekonomi dan bisnis terkini langsung dari sumbernya, live hanya di IDX Channel. Your Trustworthy Economic, Business, and Capital Market Channel.
Ya halo pemirsa, nama saya Mangivera Tjong. Saat ini saya menjabat sebagai presenter dan juga associate producer. Saat ini saya membawakan program IDX Session Closing, di mana di program tersebut saya menganalisa isu-isu ekonomi yang menarik, baik dari luar negeri maupun juga dari dalam negeri. Tentunya hingga saat ini saya masih terus belajar dan saya sangat menikmati profesi tersebut.
Presiden Joko Widodo memiliki optimisme yang tinggi terkait dengan proses vaksinasi nasional yang sedang dilakukan saat ini. Bagaimana tanggapan dari pengusaha dengan angka ini?
Tentu membuat kita harus lebih berhati-hati.
Langkah apa yang tepat dilakukan untuk bisa meningkatkan pemahaman masyarakat?
Komunikasi publik adalah kunci. Jadi kita harus bisa menunjukkan kepada masyarakat bahwa vaksinasi itu penting.
Indonesia dipastikan sudah terlepas dari jurang resesi ekonomi setelah berhasil tumbuh positif.
Pemerintah melihat bahwa Q4 adalah potensi untuk kita membalikkan keadaan kembali. Kita memperkirakan
Indonesia will officially become the G20 presidency from December 2021 to November 2022. Coordinating Minister for the Economy, Erlangga Hartarto, say that the Indonesian G20 presidency will take the team recover stronger. The Coordinating Minister for Economic Affairs, Erlangga Hartarto, said that President Joko Widodo would attend the closing of the G20 summit held in Rome, Italy, at the end of October 2021. Erlangga said at the closing of the G20 summit in Rome, Jokowi would officially receive the baton of the G20 presidency. Later, the Indonesian presidency will come into effect from December 1st, 2021 until November 2022. He also explained that as long as Indonesia becomes the G20 presidency, a series of meetings will be held.
Bapak Presiden Bapak Joko Widodo akan menghadiri penutupan KTT G20 di Roma pada tanggal 30-31 Oktober mendatang. Dan di sana Bapak Presiden akan menerima secara resmi penyerahan tongkat estafet presidensi G20 dari PM Italia kepada Presiden Republik Indonesia, dan pada saat itulah pada tanggal 1 Desember Indonesia akan resmi menjadi presidensi G20. Beberapa rangkaian yang dipersiapkan antara lain ada 150 pertemuan dengan beberapa side event sepanjang tahun dari tanggal 1 Desember sampai dengan 30 November 2022.
Furthermore, he emphasized that the Indonesian presidency will take the theme Recover Together, Recover Stronger. According to him, Indonesia's presidency in the G20 will have a major impact both in terms of economy, social development, and political benefits. IDX Channel reports. As the G20 presidency, Foreign Minister Retno Marsudi emphasized that Indonesia would pay attention to the interests of developing countries and vulnerable groups.
Foreign Minister Retno Marsudi emphasized that Indonesia as the G20 presidency will not only pay attention to the interests of G20 member countries. She stressed that Indonesia will pay attention to the interests of developing countries and vulnerable groups. Furthermore, Indonesia also wants to encourage recognitions of the important role and empowerment of disabled workers in the world of work. In addition, there will also be business forums and partnerships in the sustainable infrastructure and health investment sectors.
Presidensi Indonesia akan mengambil tema Recover Together, Recover Stronger. Indonesia akan memberikan perhatian besar kepada negara berkembang di Asia, di Afrika, Amerika Latin, termasuk negara-negara kepulauan kecil di Pasifik dan Karibia. Kita juga akan merangkul keterlibatan berbagai kalangan, perempuan, pemuda, akademisi, dunia usaha, dan parlemen. Kita juga ingin mendorong pengakuan atas peran penting dan pemberdayaan tenaga kerja difabilitas dalam dunia kerja.
According to Retno, Indonesia will not only focus on health issues during the pandemic and sustainable development when it becomes the G20 presidency. Indonesia will also pay attention so that enterprises, micro, small, and medium enterprises, and the digital economy can be successful as economic drivers during the COVID-19 pandemic. It is known Indonesia will become the 2022 G20 presidency for the next 1 year, or from December 1st, 2021 to November 30, 2022. IDX Channel reports.
The Coordinating Minister for Economy estimates that there are a number of positive economic benefits for Indonesia from the G20 presidency, including the absorption of around 33,000 workers in various sectors. The Coordinating Minister for Economic Affairs, Erlangga Hartarto, estimates that there are a number of positive economic benefits for Indonesia from the implementation of the G20. Among the direct benefits that can be achieved if the meeting is held physically are an increase in domestic consumption to 1.7 trillion rupiah, an increase in national GDP to 7.4 trillion rupiah, the involvement of MSMEs and employment of around 33,000 in various sectors. Another benefit, the G20 presidency will also provide momentum for Indonesia to showcase the success of structural reforms in the midst of the pandemic, including job creation law and the sovereign wealth fund.
Ada 3 manfaat besar yang bisa diperoleh Indonesia, baik dari segi ekonomi, pembangunan sosial, maupun manfaat dari segi politik. Di aspek ekonomi, beberapa manfaat langsung adalah peningkatan konsumsi domestik yang diperkirakan bisa mencapai 1,7 triliun rupiah, dan diharapkan secara agregat ini akan beberapa kali, 1,5 sampai 2 kali daripada efek yang dicapai dalam pertemuan IMF World Bank di tahun 2018 yang lalu, karena pertemuan ini berjalan sekitar 150 pertemuan selama 1 tahun atau selama 12.
In addition, the government is also committed to using the G20 forum to encourage Indonesia's interest regarding the development of the quality of human resources, as well as cooperation in the production and distribution of vaccines. IDX Channel reports. And meantime, Bank of Indonesia will encourage discussions on payment system cooperation in the digital era at the G20 presidency in 2022. This includes the issuance of digital rupiah or central bank digital currency.
Bank of Indonesia will encourage discussions of the issue of cooperations in the payment system sector in the digital era at the G20 presidency in 2022. This includes the issuance of digital rupiah or central bank digital currency or CBDC.
Karenanya ini akan didorong yang sering kita sebut cross-border payment agar ke depan mengenai sistem pembayaran secara luas bisa kemudian mengatasi berbagai permasalahan sehingga menurunkan biaya, bisa mempercepat, memperluas akses maupun juga tentu saja dengan praktek-praktek pasar yang baik.
Meanwhile, Minister of Finance Sri Mulyani Indrawati said that in the G20 Indonesia presidency in 2022, there would be 7 priority agenda related to the financial sector or finance track focus on handling global issues, but still discussing how to coordinate for economic recovery.
Namun 7 ini mungkin secara cepat saya akan sampaikan. Yang pertama dan yang penting adalah mengenai negara-negara G20 akan membahas bagaimana berkoordinasi untuk memulihkan ekonomi global. Tadi disebutkan temanya recover together and recover stronger.
In addition, the Minister of Finance said that the most frequently discussed in the G20 is when countries, especially in the G20, all carry out extraordinary policies in the fiscal and monetary fields. IDX Channel reports.
Stay with us because market headlines will be right back after this quick break.
Seiring meluasnya cakrawala investasi di tengah pasar saham yang dinamis. Analisa mendalam diperlukan untuk menemukan saham berorientasi value yang menghasilkan kinerja yang tinggi. IDX Channel akan mengulas isu pasar dan pergerakan saham terkini. Saksikan ulasannya bersama analis terpercaya hanya di IDX Channel.
Presiden Joko Widodo memiliki optimisme yang tinggi terkait dengan proses vaksinasi nasional yang sedang dilakukan saat ini. Bagaimana tanggapan dari pengusaha dengan angka ini?
Tentu membuat kita harus lebih berhati-hati.
Langkah apa yang tepat dilakukan untuk bisa meningkatkan pemahaman masyarakat?
Komunikasi publik adalah kunci. Jadi kita harus bisa menunjukkan kepada masyarakat bahwa vaksinasi itu penting.
Dengan musik gitu, dengan film kita bisa berbagi apa yang kita rasakan.
Berapa lama sih latih?
I think kayaknya dari bangun tidur sampai mau tidur kayak nyanyi terus sambil makan.
Welcome back on Market Headline. At the Jakarta Composite Index intraday movement earlier today, JCI was open at the level of 6,123.91. And then approaching the closing time on the first session, the index was on the level of 6,117.25. And then the index was showing weakening trend by the second session closing time. The index was closed at the level of 6,110.22. In short, JCI went down 0.31%. And next, we're going to see the sectoral movement. Leading the dynamics of today's trading, we got energy as the leader of strengthening trend that went up 0.85%. Technology went up 0.64%. Industry as the leader of weakening trend went down 0.9%, and basic went down 0.76%. And moving on to top gainers and top losers. From top gainers, Aneka Tambang went up 0.81% to the level of 2,490 rupiah. Real went up 16.22%. Buka went up 1.75% to the level of 870 rupiah per share, and PPA went up 7.81% to the level of 1,035 rupiah per share. Meantime, the top losers for today's trading, we got BBRI went down 1.08% to the level of 3,660 rupiah. Arto went down 1.67% to the level of 14,700 rupiah. Pigas went down 0.9% to the level of 1,100, and BBYB went down 3.32% to the level of 1,455 rupiah per share. And next, we're going to see the intraday movement of rupiah towards US dollar. Open at the level of 14,254 rupiah, showing weakening trend towards US dollar, and was closed at the level of 14,227. In summary, rupiah went down 0.15%. Astra International's car sales managed to increase significantly during the first 8 months of this year. The company's car sales reached 289,509 units, or jumped 74% year-on-year. Supported by the improving national economy, Astra International sales managed to increase significantly during the first 8 months of 2021. The company's car sales have even exceeded the total sales for the full year 2020. Astra recorded car sales of 289,509 units until August 2021. The sales jumped 74% compared to the same period in 2020. And sales until August have already surpassed full year 2020 sales. Meanwhile, Astra International LCGC car sales recorded an increase of 53.5%, which was 71,612 units as of August 2021, from 46,662 units in the same period last year. The company's LCGC car sales are also close to full year 2020 sales, which are 72,780 units. According to Astra International Head of Corporate Communications, Boy Klana Subroto, the extension of the luxury goods VAT relaxation until August has succeeded in driving the increase in car sales during that period. IDX Channel reports. Bank Neocommerce, or BBYB, obtained permissions from the Financial Services Authority to implement the digital customer onboarding feature or open new customer accounts online in the application.
Bank Neocommerce, or BBYB, obtained permissions from the Financial Services Authority, or OJK, to implement the digital customer onboarding feature or open new customer accounts online digitally in the Neo Plus application. The permit was obtained last week, and with the presence of this feature, prospective customers can more easily and quickly open this ex-Bank Yuda Bhakti Bank account. Management said that the presence of online account opening services in the Neo Plus application makes it very easy for prospective customers to become Neo customers. In the future, Bank Neocommerce will certainly continue to provide advanced innovations made by the company to meet the needs of Neo customers. Previously, in the incidental public exposition on September 6, 2021, the company announced its achievement of getting more than 6 million customers who have used BNC services. The company is also in the process of realizing its business plan in the second semester of 2021. The company plans to hold a rights issue to increase BNC's core capital of at least 3 trillion rupiah by the end of 2021. IDX Channel reports.
And step aside from market condition as the efforts in achieving herd immunity is still going on. Here it is an update data about COVID-19 vaccinations in Indonesia. And the news close our market headlines today. Please enjoy our next program on IDX Channel, your trustworthy economic, business, and capital market channel. And viewers, we can get through this pandemic by staying disciplined on health protocols. Everyone must wear a mask because it can protect us from COVID-19. Use masks properly and encourage family and people around us to do the same. I'm Fajar Wayong. Have a nice evening and stay safe.